Around 9:30 on the morning of January 24th, 1992, in the community of Victorville, California, customers and employees at a local shopping mall were going about their business, completely unaware of what was about to unfold.
This is something that doesn't normally happen up here. Bank robberies were just not something that occurred in the high desert.
Emergency. The bank's being robbed on 7th. They just walked in the door with guns.
San Bernardino Sheriff's Dispatcher Linda Samples took the call.
She was calling from a phone located right by the bank.
Okay, so how many of them were there? There were 3 gentlemen with black hoods and guns. They're driving a white older van.
This lady was excellent. She was just telling me as she saw it.
Stay on the phone with me, okay? Did they have machine guns? Machine guns? Yes.
Everybody get down!
I could hear one of the tellers saying, I can't open the vault, I don't have the key.
Customer Lori Van Emmerich was hiding in an office.
They started yelling, who's got the key? Get out here right now or we're going to start blowing people's heads off. I thought for sure that we were all going to die.
Let's go!
Okay, just a minute. Victorville City Units, 211 in progress.
Sheriff's Dispatcher Donna Haggerty immediately notified all units in the area.
It's scary when you hear machine guns and you're thinking something's going to happen. Your heart skips a beat and you kind of hold your breath while you read the call just to see what it is.
When we continue.
It happened so fast. I didn't really have time to get scared. I just had time to react to it.
Paul 3197, west side of the bank.
17 Paul 3, copy.
Deputy Whitcomb was close to the area at the time.
Van parked on the north side. Doesn't appear to be occupied.
Okay, ma'am? Yeah. Okay, keep me advised of what's going on, what you see. Okay, I see a police car here. He parked right in front of my car. Okay. He's getting out of his car right now. There's people running out of the bank, and they're leaving right now. Who is? The robbers? The robbers are leaving. The 70-year police officer is right behind him. Paul 310-9.
Shots fired.
It happened so fast. I didn't really have time to get scared. I just had time to react to it. Then, as the van was taken off, they opened fire on me again.
17 Paul 3, shots fired, vehicle southbound towards center.
I'd never heard a unit say shots fired before. It was scary.
They couldn't get the van door closed, and a big green army duffel bag came flying out of the van and just rolled away. When they pulled in behind the department store, I thought, here we go again. They're going to start cranking rounds off at me again. I was going to start firing on them to stop them because they were just too dangerous. But there were cars between me and the crooks, so I couldn't try to stop them further with using my shotgun.
17 Paul 4, they're getting into 2 vehicles.
Deputy Carol Best was the first backup to arrive.
Carol headed towards 7th Street.
I just say, oh man, you know, this is for real. But something takes over. It's like, you're not getting away from me no matter what.
Deputy Trask came screaming in right behind the white Camry.
I was getting ready to take them out of the car, and they panicked and drove over the grass and then off the curb. And I sped up and joined back into the pursuit.
Some ladies had gone and picked up this duffel bag. They said, "Here, it's money." And it was very heavy.
Deputy Lisa Trask had only been on patrol for 4 months.
We're all in a line, kind of like a parade. It was a bad guy, and then Carol, and then a bad guy, and then Randy, and then me.
I heard shots fired. I didn't know which vehicle was shooting at who. That was hard, not knowing what was going on.
We were still right there, and they could see that we weren't going to go away. But it's against our department policy to fire from a moving vehicle.
Automatic weapon out the sunroof.
I had assumed they were both going to get on the freeway at that point.
2 that I can see in the vehicle. 17 Paul 4, you're behind Camaro on Palmdale towards 395, 2 in the vehicle.
You've got 2 different vehicles, 2 different pursuits. A lot of units were offering to assist, units paralleling the freeway, but Carol Best was out there by herself.
I had it floored. The car was going as fast as it could. And they were pulling away.
Deputy Randy Gerwig was right behind the white car.
All of a sudden, their car is on the shoulder facing a fence, a chain link fence. By the time I cross the freeway, they're running to get to the mobile home park.
They're starting to slow down. They're pulling off to the side. They're pulling off. Negative now, they're getting back on. Paul 4, did the vehicle pull over?
There was no answer. I don't know what to think. She was out there with these people with machine guns. I didn't know what was going on.
17 Paul 4, is the vehicle pulled over?
The car started to slow down. I didn't know if they were trying to bait me up to them, so I just kind of eased off a little bit and was kind of watching what they were doing. And they just gave up. I don't know what made them do it, but they just gave up.
Let's run down! Get down next to your partner!
Real shortly thereafter, after they pulled off the side of the road, Deputy Woodrum showed up, and then it seemed like there was 50 people there all of a sudden.
17 Paul 4, code 4, 2 in custody. 17 Paul 4, copy. 2 in custody, you're code 4.
It was a relief, but at the same time, there were still the other ones in the mobile home park.
2 subjects fled on foot. So far, we're unable to locate them.
California Highway Patrolman Steve Barnard had also been in the area.
I saw him coming out of the trailer park and running southbound onto the frontage road.
Stand up, hands in the air.
Victorville City Units information. Highway Patrol has 1 at gunpoint in the dirt parking lot next to the trailer park.
19 X-ray.
X-ray 6, I'm in foot pursuit of 1. He's eastbound, just north of Sequoia.
He tried to act like he was just some guy out jogging. As soon as he saw me, he stopped and tried to act like, hey, what's wrong? But he knew he'd been had.
All perimeter personnel on Mariposa. All suspects are in custody. You can disband and meet back at the car. Good job.
It's amazing with all the rounds that were fired that a stray bullet didn't hit someone in a store or hit someone driving along, especially on the freeway and all the business fronts down there. It's just incredibly lucky.
All 4 suspects were from out of town and had multiple priors. They were subsequently found guilty of armed robbery and each sentenced to more than 20 years in prison.
It's an insult to us to be considered Victorville is Hooterville, because the law enforcement coverage up here is just as good, if not better, than a lot of police forces. I wouldn't work anywhere else.
The biggest reason they got caught was because of sharp, aware citizen and the fact that our people in our dispatch center worked very fast.
It just happened so fast.
Those two female deputies, they do the job as well or better than male partners that I've had. I mean, they're both, first rate. You need a backup, but they're going to be there when you need them.
The scariest part of it probably was when I realized that there was nobody else behind me. It was just me and them. That was it. I'm real proud of the way it turned out.
We have a very good team at the Victorville City Station, where we have a good mix of female and male deputies, and we all work well together. I think it says something for women in modern law enforcement now. They're part of the team.